Good morning students, I am Nairita Chakroborty
and I welcome you all to our mathematics class. In today's class, we will discuss about LCM and HCF. We will revise the topics LCM and HCF, or you can say lowest common multiple and highest common factor. We will revise these two topics because most of the students are having problem in these two topics. So students, we have already studied multiples and factors. Let us understand the meaning of common multiples and common factors. So at first we will understand the meaning of common multiples. When two or more numbers have same numbers as their multiples, those multiples are said to be common multiples. So students, let us take one example to understand the concept of common multiples. Here we have two numbers 3 and 4. So you will write the first 10 multiples of 3 and the first 10 multiples of 4. Why first 10 multiples? Because it is impossible to write all the multiples of any number. So first 10 multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27 and 30. First 10 multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36 and 40. Now after writing the multiples, what we have to do? We have to see the common multiples of 3 and 4. You will notice 12 is common in both the cases. So 12 is a common multiple of 3 and 4. Now you will see 24 is also a common multiple of 3 and 4. So you can write 12 and 24 are the common multiples of 3 and 4. So students, you have to remember one more thing. As you will write more multiples of 3 and 4, you will get more common multiples of 3 and 4. So in the first 10 multiples of 3 and 4, 12 and 24 are common multiples. Understood? Good. Now let us understand the meaning of common factors. When two or more numbers have same numbers as their factors, those factors are said to be common factors. Let us take an example. We have two numbers 6 and 12. 6 and 12. So we will write all the factors of 6 and all the factors of 12. So factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3 and 6. Factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. Now after writing the factors, you have to see which factors are common in both the numbers. So you can see 1 is common in both the cases. 2 is also common in both the cases. 3 is also common in both the cases and 6 is also common in both the cases. So you can say 1, 2, 3 and 6 are common factors of 6 and 12. So you can say 1, 2, 3 and 6 are common factors of 6 and 12. Understood? Good. Now coming to the next topic, methods of finding LCM. That is, in this topic we will learn how to find LCM of two numbers or more than two numbers by using three different methods. Yes, I have written here four methods, but the fourth method, which is Venn diagram, you will understand this in higher classes. Now, our first method is listing the multiples. Number 2 is prime factorization. Number 3 is division method. And number 4 is Venn diagram. In today's class, we will focus on these three topics. We will understand these topics one by one. Now let us take an example. Our first example is find the LCM of 6, 8 and 9. So here we need to find LCM of 6, 8 and 9. The first method is listing the multiples. So what I will do? I will write all their multiples and figure out which is the least common multiple or lowest common multiple, right? Okay, let's move on. Now, here we have three numbers, 6, 8 and 9. What I will do? I will write multiples of 6, 8 and 9. Well, students, I have written the multiples of 6, 8 and 9. We already have one multiple which is common to all, that is 72. Okay, so 72 is the LCM of 6, 8 and 9. So finding all the multiples can help you to find least common multiple. But that may take long time. But in this case, we have got the answer, so that's good. Now coming to the second method. Our second method is prime factorization. Now we will find the LCM of the same numbers with the help of this method. Now, we will write these three numbers here, 6, 8 and 9. Now let us find their prime factors. For 6, the factors are 2 times 3. For 8, it is 2 times 4. And we can write 4 as 2 times 2. Why? Because we need to write prime numbers, prime factors, and 4 is not a prime number.
Now in case of 9, it is 3 times 3.
Now to find LCM or lowest common multiple, what we have to do? At first we have to see the prime factors. In this question we have two types of prime factors, that is 2 and 3. Our next step is we will see where are the maximum number of 2's. In 8 we can see there are maximum number of 2's. There are 3 2's. So we will write here 3 2's. And we will multiply them together. Now coming to the next prime factor, that is 3. So where are the maximum number of 3's? In 9. There are 2 3's. So you will write here 2 3's. And we will multiply all these numbers. And whatever the product we will get, that is our LCM. Now let us multiply. 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 2, 8. 8 into 3, 24. And 24 into 3, 72. So 72 is our LCM. So LCM of 6, 8 and 9 is 72. Now our next method of finding LCM is by division method. What we have to do? We have to divide repeatedly. How? Let us see. We have to find the LCM of these three numbers only with the help of this method. So we have three numbers, 6, 8 and 9. At first we will write these numbers here. Then we can divide at least two numbers by 2. So you will write here 2 and now start dividing. When I will divide 6 by 2, I will get 3. When I will divide 8 by 2, I will get 4. And when I will divide 9 by 2, I will not get any whole number. So I will simply write 9 here. Now we can divide any two of them by 3. So I will write here 3. When I will divide 3 by 3, then I will get 1. When I will divide 4 by 3, I will not get any whole number. So I will simply write here 4. When I will divide 9 by 3, I will get 3.
Now 4 and 3 cannot be divided by any common number.
So we will multiply these numbers and whatever the product we will get, that is our LCM. So let us multiply. 2 times 3, 6. 6 times 1, 6. 6 times 4, 24. And 24 times 3 is 72. So 72 is our LCM. So students, one thing you will notice that in all the methods our answer is same. Our LCM is same. That means whichever method we will choose, the LCM will be same in all the methods. Now students, you can find the LCM or lowest common multiple by using any of these three methods, if the method is not mentioned in the question. If the method is mentioned in the question, then you have to find the LCM with that particular method only. For example, if the question is find the LCM of 6, 8 and 9 by listing their multiples, then you will use this method. You will not use these two methods. If the question is find the LCM of 6, 8 and 9 by prime factorization method, then you will use this method. You will not use these two methods. If the question is find the LCM by using division method, then you will use this method, not these two methods. Understood? Good. Now coming to the next topic, methods of finding HCF. Now in this topic we will learn how to find HCF of two or more than two numbers by using three different methods. Our first method is listing the factors. Number 2, prime factorization. And number 3, long division method. Long division method is also known as repeated division. We will understand these methods one by one. Now let us take one example. Find the HCF of 20, 40 and 50. So here we need to find the HCF of 20, 40 and 50. So coming to the first method, listing the factors. So here we will write the numbers 20, 40 and 50. Now what I will do, I will write all the factors of 20, 40 and 50 and then figure out the highest common factor of 20, 40 and 50. Now students, I have written all the factors of 20, 40 and 50. So let us underline the common factors. 2, 5 and 10. Now you can see there are three common factors of 20, 40 and 50. But we need to find highest common factor. So the highest common factor of 20, 40 and 50 is 10. So the HCF will be 10. Understood? Now coming to the second method, prime factorization. At first you will write the numbers here and now we will write the factors of these numbers. So factors of 20, 2 times 10. 10 can be written as 2 times 5. Why? Because 10 is not a prime number. Now 40, 2 times 20. 20 can be written as 2 times 10 and 10 can be written as 2 times 5. Now in 50, 2 times 25 and 25 can be written as 5 times 5. Now you will write the prime factors of 20, 40 and 50. 20, 2 times 2 times 5. 40, 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. 50, 2 times 5 times 5. Now we have to find out the numbers which are common to 20, 40 and 50. You can see 2 is common. Again you can see 5 is common. Now we will write the common numbers here, 2 and 5. Then we will multiply them together. So 2 multiplied by 5 gives 10. So 10 is our HCF. Our next method is long division method. Here we have 3 numbers, 20, 40 and 50. At first we have to take 2 numbers. We will take 20 and 40. Now we will divide 40 by 20. 20 times 2 gives us 40. Now we will subtract. Our remainder is 0. With 20, 0 is the remainder. Therefore, HCF of 20 and 40 is 20. So HCF of 20 and 40 is 20. Now we will take this HCF and the third number, 20 and 50. Now we will divide 50 by 20. 20 times 2 gives us 40. Now our remainder is 10. Now we will use this 10 to divide this 20. 10 times 2 gives us 20. Now our remainder is 0. So with 10, 0 is the remainder. Therefore, 10 is the HCF of 20, 40 and 50. So in the long division method, what we do? We divide by the divisor. Whatever is the remainder, we use that remainder to divide that divisor, and we will continue this process until we get 0 as remainder. And in this example, we have divided 50 by 20, that is divisor, and we got 10 as remainder, and we have used this 10 to divide the divisor, that is 20, and we got 0 as remainder, and with 10 we got 0 as remainder, therefore 10 is our HCF. So students, you can use any of these 3 methods to find HCF of any 2 numbers or more than 2 numbers, if the method is not mentioned in the question. And if the method is mentioned in the question, then you have to find the HCF with that particular method only. Hope you students have understood. Take care and stay safe.